keen on upsetting things once again. Fan Zhendong to start with the serve.
Go.
Scoring the first point as well with a little bit of help from the net. 1-0. And here you can almost see Quadri ARUNA trying to sneak around to play forehand from the backhand corner. Fan Zhendong noticing it, playing it to the deep forehand instead.
1-2.
And here we see something a little bit unconventional. Quadri ARUNA starting off with a backhand service.
3-1.
Paid off half of the time. Now 3-1 lead for Fan Zhendong, world number 2.
4-1.
Fan Zhendong playing a slow, not so spinny backhand to Quadri ARUNA's backhand.
2-4.
And you can just hear the sound when Quadri ARUNA plays the forehand topspin. What a contact he has with the ball. It's really something.
Oh. 3-4.
Another back forehand rocket from the Nigerian. Now just trailing 1 point, 3-4. Quadri ARUNA once again tries the backhand punch. This time it drifts long. There's something a little bit classical about the way Quadri ARUNA plays table tennis. The backhand punch, playing consistently more forehand than backhand. Not something you see in the modern game.
5-6.
And I guess if you're not used to it, since it's been a while since that was in common play, it can be a bit disturbing.
7-5.
But then again, if you're world number 2, you've played against most styles and aren't easily frightened. Fan Zhendong playing a rocket forehand to the deep forehand of Quadri ARUNA there.
8-5.
And once again, we see Quadri ARUNA trying to pivot around the backhand corner. Fan Zhendong noticing it early, playing a parallel backhand, winning the point.
5-9.
There we see the impressive backhand of Fan Zhendong. Might be a key ingredient if he is to win this match and book a place in the semifinals.
6-9.
Quadri ARUNA showing there that I'm still here and my forehand is not something you want to mess with.
10-6.
Opportunity arose for Quadri ARUNA there, but his backhand punch drifted just long, netting Fan Zhendong 4 game points in game number 1.
11-6.
And he only needed the one.
Fan.
Heavy backspin service.
11-6.
And Fan Zhendong is up 1-0 against Nigeria's Quadri ARUNA. Players are now returning to the coach's corner. For the first time today, we see a coach in conversation with his player. Former world champion and 3-time Olympic finalist Wang Hao is coaching Fan Zhendong. Quadri ARUNA talking to himself by the looks of it. We'll be right back with game number 2 of this men's singles quarterfinal.
Och sen är det ytterligare kvartsfinaler damsingel klockan 2. Chen Meng från Kina som möter Chen Xingtong, också från Kina. Därefter en herrsingelkvartsfinal med Jonathan Groth från Danmark och Xu Xin från Kina.
Second game,
Players
ARUNA
are
to serve.
back at
Love
the table for game number 2 of this men's singles quarterfinal at the Swedish Open.
Love 1.
Fan Zhendong a bit sneaky there with his first forehand attack, playing it inside out, fooling Quadri ARUNA, scoring him the first point.
2. Love.
And there we see the backhand rocket of Fan Zhendong. Very difficult to do something constructive for Quadri ARUNA. A slight sound of disbelief from Fan Zhendong here. Wasn't prepared for that slow backhand lob, it seems.
1, 3.
Service receive of Fan Zhendong drifted just half long. Quadri ARUNA seized the opportunity, played it to the deep forehand of Fan Zhendong.
4, 2.
Fan Zhendong with a little bit of help from the net there, securing his lead. Still up 2 points. First towel break of the match. The match, what am I saying? I meant the game, naturally.
5, 2.
Ooh, seems like the backhand of Fan Zhendong caught the edge of the table there. ARUNA not protesting, so
3, 5.
that one, however, did not touch the table. It drifted long, netting a point for Quadri ARUNA.
4, 5.
Fan Zhendong somewhat uncharacteristically missing the backhand receive.
6, 4.
But he avenged himself quickly with that backhand flick to the middle of Quadri ARUNA. Still up 2 points in game number 2.
7, 4.
Not the favored stroke for forehand virtuoso Quadri ARUNA.
5, 7.
What goes around comes around. Quadri ARUNA now with an edge ball. Still down 2 points. Second towel break of the game.
6, 7.
Now just 1 point behind with the service. Quadri ARUNA seems to favor the backhand service.
7, all.
Interesting. Long backhand service to the backhand of Fan Zhendong. Seemed to have caught him a bit off guard. Score is now leveled, 7-all.
8, 7.
And we've seen this before. Fan Zhendong playing the service to the middle of the table. Quadri ARUNA receiving with his forehand to play the forehand from the backhand corner. Fan Zhendong noticing this, playing the parallel backhand to the forehand of Quadri ARUNA.
7,
And
9.
that's what we in Sweden would call a favorite in replay. Once again, Fan Zhendong plays almost an inside-out backhand to the forehand of Quadri ARUNA. He's now up 9-7. power from both players. Fan Shandong drew the longest straw. Now 3 game points for 2-game lead.
10-8.
But it seems like he'll be needing another go to secure a 2-game lead against Nigeria's Quadri ARUNA. And the second one does it. Quadri ARUNA missing the forehand counter top spin. Fan Shandong now up 2 games to love. We'll be back with game number 3 in just a short while. And we're back at the 2017 Swedish Open men's singles quarterfinals. Fan Shandong of China versus Nigeria's Quadri ARUNA. Fan Shandong currently up to a 2-game lead. This is the 3rd game. Quadri ARUNA scored the first point there. Great rally there. And as we know, Fan Shandong is incredibly strong in the rallies, as is Quadri ARUNA for that matter.
1-2.
Quadri ARUNA now back to the favored backhand serve. A little bit of help from the net there for the Nigerian. Leveling the score at 2-all.
Oh. 2-3.
And there we have the signature shot of Quadri ARUNA. The forehand rocket to the middle of Fan Shandong. Tries to do it again, but this time the ball drifted just long when he tried to play it down the parallel instead of the inside out. First towel break of the game. Quadri ARUNA to serve. Now using his forehand.
4-3.
And that seems to have worked its magic, at least there. ARUNA now up 4-3.
4-all.
Fast backhand punch and a forehand to match. Still not quite enough against world number 2, Fan Shandong. Impressive comeback from Quadri ARUNA there. Received, drifted high. But Fan Shandong was not quick enough to seize the opportunity. Quadri ARUNA did so instead. Fan Shandong apologizing there. Played the parallel backhand topspin. I think it caught the net there. That's why he apologized. Close call for Quadri ARUNA there. tried to play the hooking forehand out to the deep forehand of Fan Zhendong.
6-all.
Now up to the second towel break of the game. For those of you a little bit newer to table tennis, players are allowed to wipe off some sweat every 6 points a game. And now 6 plus 6 is 12, so that means we're up at the second towel break.
6-7.
Some good defense there from Quadri ARUNA. Fan Zhendong drifting away from the table. What a reaction there. Quadri ARUNA, never the man to stop fighting for a point.
8-6.
And now Quadri ARUNA is up 8-6. I do believe this is possibly the first time that he's got a 2-point lead. Perhaps he can break in and swipe a game off Fan Zhendong here. And even out the match.
9-6.
Well, it does seem ever likelier when playing like this. A little bit of a chop block there. And the running forehand, one of the signature shots of Quadri ARUNA.
7-9.
With no hesitation from Fan Zhendong here. Quadri ARUNA playing service to the short forehand. Fan Zhendong just giving it a light push to the deep forehand of Quadri ARUNA. Backhand rocket from Fan Zhendong is enough for Quadri ARUNA to use his timeout. First timeout called in this match. Players are allowed 1 timeout each for a total duration of 1 minute. We'll be back when Quadri ARUNA feels like it's time to get back to the table. See you then. We're back. It's game number 3 in the men's singles quarterfinal between Fan Zhendong of China and Quadri ARUNA of Nigeria. Quadri ARUNA is up 9-8 and just used his timeout since he was up 9-6 and lost 2 points.
9-all.
And now it's 9-all. Heavy backspin service from Fan Zhendong to the forehand of Quadri ARUNA means that it's leveled. 9 points apiece. Bold tactic there from Quadri ARUNA. Played the long service to the backhand of Fan Zhendong, and it paid off. First game point for ARUNA. Oh, I am not believing what I am seeing here. Quadri ARUNA using every fiber of his being to get those forehands back on the table. And Fan Zhendong, you see here, running for the ball and just caught the edge of the table. You need both luck and skill to win in table tennis, that's for sure.
10-11.
Once again, heavy backspin service to the forehand, pays off for Fan Zhendong. He now has his first game point in game number 3. The touch shot from Quadri ARUNA. And the response from Fan Zhendong, playing it short on the table. That was a close call for Fan Zhendong, and you can't help but feel for Quadri ARUNA, who was so close to winning game number 3. But that edge ball ruined it all for the Nigerian, who now has to stage a proper comeback in game number 4, which we will be coming back to you with right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Men's singles quarterfinals between Quadri ARUNA and China's Fan Zhendong. Game number 4, Fan Zhendong right now up 1 point in game number 4 and up 3 games to 0 in the match in total. Third game was an impressive display of forehand and backhand rockets from both players. Quadri ARUNA came very close to winning the game. He was just an edge ball away, you could say, from securing a game win. But instead, it went to Fan Zhendong,
2-1.
who once again plays a backspin service to the short forehand of Quadri ARUNA.
1-3.
This is interesting. Fan Zhendong is the 3rd Chinese player I've seen today, out of 3 Chinese players in total, who's serving forehand from the middle of the table and not just from the backhand corner.
1-4.
And Quadri ARUNA, despite starting off with the backhand service, now seems to favor the forehand service.
5-1.
Just listen to that whipping noise from the backhand of Fan Zhendong. Not easy to hold the line against something like that. Wow, impressive.
Let's.
Fan Zhendong with
5-1.
a hook service, reminiscent of Sweden's Anton Kjellberg almost. Oh.
5-2.
Quadri ARUNA not in the least intimidated by that net ball.
Let's. 5-2.
Net service there.
2-6.
Well disguised serve from Fan Zhendong. Top spin to the short forehand.
2-7.
Fan Zhendong now up 7-2. Things are looking a little bit bleak for the Nigerian, who's had a fantastic tournament thus far.
8-2.
Once again, a rocket backhand. This time with a little bit of help from the net for Fan Zhendong. 8-2.
9-2.
Quadri ARUNA trying the Chiquita backhand flick there. Drifted just long.
2-10.
And there we have it. 8 match points for world number 2, Fan Zhendong.
3-10.
I'm not sure what happened there. Were they preparing for an exhibition point, or were they just surprised the ball went on the table? This does seem a little bit exhibition-y, possibly. Fan Zhendong with a little smile there. What are these two planning? Forehand topspin rally. Zhendong thought he had it there with a step around and a roll around. Even Wang Hao is showing a smile there. Quadri ARUNA still in this game. And now he's lobbing. Zhendong with the red rubber on his forehand. Quadri ARUNA, not a problem in the world. Ooh!
11-5.
A backhand topspin and a forehand slice goes long. Zhendong wins the match. 4-0 in games, 11-5 in the fourth. This means that we're looking forward to a matchup between Zhendong and Zhou Yu in the semifinals. Now we've got a little break ahead of us. We'll be returning with the women's singles and men's singles quarterfinals at 2 o'clock local time. That is 13 or 1 o'clock Central Time. And when